these pork chop eating preachers, we ain't supposed to touch a dead pig carcass. In Jeremiah 23:1, hold that. But hold that in Matthew. It says, woe, Jeremiah 23:1, woe means destruction, be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture. He's screaming at them. Woe be unto the pastor that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, said the Most High. He's screaming at them. Destruction to you, pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of the Most High's pasture, said the Most High. Therefore, thus said the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and of Israel, against the pastors that feed my people. They teaching the people. Ye have scattered my flock and driven them away. Driven them away from what? From the Most High. That's why religion comes from a Latin word, relegio, meaning to hold back, keep down, and restrain. That's how they drove them away. And have not visited them to tell us the truth. Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doing, said the Most High. That's the judgment for the pastors that's not teaching this truth. Not coming back to learn what it is that these words, through the Spirit of the Most High, is revealing in these last days. He's going to kill them. I just hope that they hear and repent and come back and really try to start to want to learn this before it's too late. Because he don't wish to see any perish, but some got to perish. Matthew 12:30 again. He that is not with me is against me, and he that gathereth not with me scattereth abroad. He said he didn't come to destroy the law of the prophets. But they say we're not under the law. They say that we're Gentiles. They say we've been grafted in. The children of Israel. That's what we're being taught. By these pastors, that's what they say, woe to them. That's scattering. Scattering our brains, man, as a people. That we don't know who we are. We don't know even that the Mashayach Yahawashi was one of us, amongst us, in the midst of us. We don't have a clue because they just set up Caesar Borgia. You can say, they can say, okay, well, he wasn't him, but ain't nobody destroying him. Ain't nobody taking them, stomping them. Ain't nobody saying this is wicked. Ain't nobody telling our people in their minds, you got to get this out of your mind. The Most High ain't no white man. The Mashayach Yahawashi ain't no white man. They ain't saying that. Go on, turn on TBN. I've been waiting. Go on, they ain't saying that. Well, he couldn't be a white man. Well, tell the world that. Right? Let us know who we are as a people. That's why I say they're going to destroy them. Because they're scattering the minds of our people. That's why people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. They have forgotten the law of the Most High. And they told they're not under the law. That means they've been told that they don't have to follow the Most High. Most High took all that time to give us 613 laws, and he's just going to cast it out the window. Verse 31, Matthew 12:31. Wherefore I say unto you, all manner of sin and blasphemy shall be forgiven unto men, but the blasphemy against the Holy Spirit shall not be forgiven unto men. That's why he said, woe to them pastors. When he visits them, he's going to get them because they have blasphemed against the Holy Spirit. The wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Most High that he's given us in these last days to bring forth this truth. Else, why don't they come up against us? We all ready. Everybody ready. We ready for whoever. It don't matter. That's why got all these debates going on, everything going on right now. So if we're not teaching the truth, why don't they come out really against us? Look at this. Since we here, go to Matthew 12, and let's start at verse 46. Check this out. While he yet talked to the people, behold, his mother, this is Mashayach Yahawashi's mother, Mary, and his brothers stood without, designed to speak with him. His mother and his brothers stood without, designed to speak with him. Then one said unto him, behold, thy mother and thy brethren stand without, desiring to speak with thee. But he answered and said unto him that told him, who is my mother and who are my brethren? So who is my mother and who is my brethren? Now his mother and his brothers standing without, trying to speak to him. And he stretched forth his hand toward his disciples and said, behold, my mother and my brethren. But he's hollering and screaming. You know he had a strong voice. He said, my mother and my brethren. This is what he says next in verse 50. This is key. Because the Catholic Church, they worship Mary. He said, for whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same is my brother and sister and mother. Wow. So what is he saying about his mother, his brother, and his sisters? That while he was in the flesh on the earth doing what he was doing, they could not be doing the will of the Most High. Right? Else he wouldn't have said that. That's deep. Got to look at that. John 6:40. And this is the will of him that sent me. It's the will of the Most High that sent a Mashayach Yahawashi on this earth to die for the sins of the 12 tribes of Israel, that every one which seeth the Son and believeth on him may have everlasting life, and I will raise him up at the last day. 6:40. This is the will of him that sent me, that every one which seeth the Son and believeth on him may have everlasting life, and I will raise him up at the last day. So what is he saying? They ain't believe on him. He didn't do many miracles in Jerusalem. And he said in John 14:15, if you love me, keep my commandments. 1 John 5:3, for this is the love of the Most High, that we keep his commandments. His commandments are not grievous. Acts 17:31. Acts 17:31. Because he hath appointed a day in the which he will judge the world in righteousness by that man whom he hath ordained, Mashayach Yahawashi, whereof he hath given assurance unto all men, in that he hath raised him from the dead. This is a promise. 1 Peter 4:5. 1 Peter 4:5. Who shall give account to him that is ready to judge the quick and the dead? When? Second Corinthians 5:10. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Mashayach Yahawashi, 2 Corinthians 5:10. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Mashayach Yahawashi, that every man may receive the things done in his body according to that he have done, whether it be good or bad. So we all going to meet the judgment seat of a Mashayach Yahawashi. Nobody's going to escape this. Point blank, no way, shape, or form are you going to not receive the judgment of a Mashayach Yahawashi when he come to judge and make war. And you're going to judge by the power of the Most High. Look at Romans 14. And 8. Romans 14 and 8. For whether we live unto a Mashayach. And whether we die unto a Mashayach. Whether we live, therefore, or die, we are Mashayachim. Because 1 Corinthians 3:23 says, for ye are Mashayachim, and Mashayach is the Most High. Remember, he told us, no man cometh to the Father but by him. In Romans 14 and 6. Verse 9, for to this end, a Mashayach Yahawashi both died and rose, and he rose on the third day, and revived, that he might be Lord both of the dead and living, the power both of the dead and living, as we have read. But why dost thou judge thy brother? Or why dost thou set at naught or nothing thy brother? For we shall all stand before the judgment seat of a Mashayach Yahawashi. For it is written, as I live, said the Most High, while Mashayach Yahawashi, every knee shall bow to me, and every tongue shall confess to the Most High. So then every one of us shall give account of himself to Mashayach Yahawashi as he brings the judgment. Acts 2:36. Acts 2:36. Therefore, let all the house of Israel know assuredly, and everybody that's listening to me should be of the house of Israel. This is to you. That the Most High have made that same Mashayach Yahawashi whom ye have crucified, both Lord and Mashayach. So, sometimes you see Lord, that's why you hear saying the Most High while Mashayach Yahawashi, because the Most High has made him both Lord and Mashayach. Sometimes it be capital L, capital O, capital R, capital D, that's the Most High by himself. Sometimes it be like you see it here, capital L, or lowercase o, lowercase r, lowercase d, representing Mashayach Yahawashi. But then you got to understand, they're together. In the old, it's generally it's the spirit of a Mashayach Yahawashi and the Most High. Because we ain't never dealt with the Most High. We ain't never dealt directly with the Most High to be in front of the Most High. We ain't never seen him. Nobody. That's why he said it. He told us this. In St. John 1:18. St. John, the first chapter, the 18th verse, say, no man hath seen the Most High at any time. Remember, they don't have the New Testament written. They make statements of what they had to go by, which they read was the law and the prophets. You see? He said, no man hath seen the Most High at any time, the only begotten Son, which is in the bosom of the Father, Mashayach Yahawashi. He hath declared him from the beginning. This is not nothing new. It's just to understand the operations of how we actually followed the spirit of the Most High. We understood this. Holy men. That's why it's not that many men or women that's involved in the construction of the word of the Most High. Out of all the probably trillions of people that live, it's only a few people that he chose out. He only choosing a few people now. No matter how you look at it, you still got the same people, them same spirits that are going to come on the earth that's going to cause division. They're not going to be involved with the true Israelites that's a part of the 1/3, 144,000, even though they think they are, because they don't have the love. They don't have the love for their brothers. They don't have the love for their sisters. They don't have the love for their nation. Enough. It ain't about me. It ain't about no leaders. It's about us as a nation. Most I say he loved Jacob. He ain't love no individuals over somebody else, man. We ain't made it to the end yet. None of us know. Just say that we know we making it to the kingdom. Better go somewhere and sit down, put your head in a hole somewhere. That's where it's going to end up at. Saying stuff like that. We don't know. Who knows? Nobody knows, man. You don't know what's going to happen to you tomorrow. Remember the Most High had a spirit come down and lie to King Ahab and kill him? All his prophets, everybody he knew that was so-called spiritual, lied to him. That he can go up in Ramoth Gilead and die. That's the power we deal with. Look what he did to Job. Job was a righteous man. Above all men we know. You see what I'm saying? He eschewed evil. Very righteous man. Most High sent Satan on him. Ask Satan, how you consider my servant Job? So are we to think we are that, man? We ain't nothing as we ought to be. Wretched as we are in this wicked world. But here we are, man. I want to be elevated. I want to elevate ourselves. You better humble yourself. Better be humble. Most High name is jealous. And you can find yourself exalting yourself more than the Most High, above him. Because he don't get the credit. Hallelujah. For everything, man. You know, we got to give him the credit for everything. Remember Moses? He told Moses, speak to the rock. I'm going to bring my water forth. Mashayach told him, say, hey, you were told, man. So he told you to speak to that rock. He's going to bring his water forth. He ain't tell you to hit that rock like you doing something. You hit the rock like you do that, then it comes out. That's an action you did. Speak to him. By Mashayach Yahawashi, Yahweh, by Mashayach Yahawashi, Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, by Mashayach Yahawashi. That water came out. Not you hitting Israel, getting on your nerve, then you hitting the rock and it come out. Say, hey, go look at the promised land. Took him way up on the mountain, man. Say, look over here, look over there, look back here, look over there. Hey, man, that's going to be the land for the 12 tribes of Israel that you brought out of captivity. You led out of captivity through the Red Sea on dry land, in the wilderness. But you're not going. And we got to go to the wilderness again. So that's what I'm saying. These are examples to show me, man, we got to be humble before the Most High. You have to give him the credit for everything. Or else you're subject to same judgment as has went down amongst all men. Mashayach didn't see corruption. David saw corruption. King David saw corruption when he died. Mashayach didn't see that. See, some men, like Daniel, he just laying in his lot till the time comes. He's gonna raise him up. He get ready for the kingdom. He didn't have to come back to this wicked world, man. Every time we coming back, we're in a wicked world. Anytime. We here now in this wicked world was a wicked world wherever we was at. Israel went to the heathen, the damn devils asked them to have a license to sin. Do the things that they was doing. That's what we doing now. Because nobody's really pushing the Most High's laws to do what he say do. His rules and regulations. Who? Israel talking about them, but we don't know them. So we got to go over these laws. And Israel not doing it on their own, so the teachers got to go over them because you ain't going to do it on your own. Sad. I don't know what part you don't get. But he looking down from heaven at us. Just wondering if we ever going to get this. Look at 1 Corinthians 15, 24. 1 Corinthians 15, 24. Then cometh the end. Okay? When the end comes, look at 2 Ezra 6 and 9. Then cometh the end. When the end comes, just has to come to be. 2 Ezra 6 and 9. For Esau, who's the biblical name for the Caucasian's forefather, Esau, as Jacob's the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. So Jacob represents our forefather, which is the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. So it says in 1 Corinthians 15:24, then cometh the end. The end of what? The end of Esau's world. And Jacob's world comes after Mashayach Yahawashi come and judge and make war and shut down all these kingdoms. We're going to read. Then cometh the end, when he shall have delivered up the kingdom to the Most High, even the Father. Who is the he? Mashayach Yahawashi. When he shall have put down all rule and all authority and power. All rulership, authority, and power. That's salvation. Power, rulership, and authority. That's salvation. When he have set up salvation, which when he have put down all rule and all authority and power. Look, hold that. That's what he said in John 4:22. It's what he said. Ye worship, ye know not what. We know what we worship. For salvation, that's power. Rulership and authority is of the Jews. Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Salvation, power. Salvation, rulership. Salvation and authority is of the Jews. 1 Corinthians 15:24. Then cometh the end of this world we in now, when he shall have delivered up the kingdom to the Most High, even the Father, when he shall have put down all rule and all authority and power. That's salvation. He's going to take down the salvation of the Gentiles. They're in their salvation. This is their rulership. Don't they have rulers? Aren't they ruling? Don't they have authority? Don't they have power? Yeah, you better understand they do. For he must reign till he have put all enemies under his feet. So these people ruling are not his friends. He said he's going to put all enemies under his feet. The last enemy that shall be destroyed is death. For he hath put all things under his feet.